And we're rolling.
Oh, welcome to the Bearded Podcast.
The Bearded Badass Podcast.
That's right. How's it going? How's it going?
Nah, it's just going good, buddy. How you doing?
Fantastic, man. It's good to be back. It's good to be back.
It
good
is.
Seeing you again.
Yeah.
We have, gosh, when was the last time we've done a podcast or a video?
We used to do live.
Yes.
Remember?
Live. That's right.
For the people that don't know, and this is actually how I got involved with Mountaineer Brand. It all started with us connecting and me coming in and you interviewed me, and I told everybody my story and how I got involved in being a nutritionist and all that.
Yep.
And then I started coming around to help you guys out doing the lives.
Yep.
And I was kind of like the producer behind the scenes. And then the next thing you know, here we are.
Yeah. And look at the scene now, guys. John's built all of this, all of it, from mics to the camera to connections to everything. So if you guys see everything and you've seen all the lives and podcasts, John's the man to do it.
Trying to get it done.
The first first interview I had with John is actually on YouTube. So if you guys are not subscribed to our Mountaineer Brand YouTube, then just go there and you can probably find the video somewhere.
Oh, it's there.
It's there.
It's there. It's also on my YouTube channel.
Yep, there you go.
So
if you guys
T2 Nutrition and Wellness.
There you go.
You could definitely check it out there.
Yep.
But man, I think it's really cool that we got this little in-person studio now. We can sit here and do these podcasts.
I know. I love it. I've been waiting for this moment for a long time.
Yeah.
And so we're finally going to do it.
It's been a long time coming, and we've got some good guests coming up.
Yep.
One of which we're actually shooting later today. And we'll tell everybody all about that then, but we can tell you that he's a local guy that's getting his first pro Muay Thai fight, and it's actually going to be featured on the UFC Fight Pass coming up in August.
That is awesome.
So yeah, that's a really big thing.
I'm pretty sure we'll probably explain it more.
Oh yeah, he's actually located. He has a gym, Nine Realms Fitness, right downtown Martinsburg, West Virginia, right on Queen Street. I connected through him because he reached out to me for supplements because unlike a lot of the guys that are in the fight game, he's a keto powered athlete.
That's awesome.
He's fat fueled. He doesn't eat a lot of carbohydrates at all.
That's awesome.
So we made that connection over to supplements, and then as time went on and he was looking to get into his pro fight, I've been helping him a lot with nutrition and supplementation and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm looking forward to doing that episode. I think I'm going to enjoy it, and I think our listeners are going to enjoy it too.
Yes, it is. And the Bearded Badass Podcast. There it is, right in front of me. This is just a podcast. It's me, John, and somebody else with a beard that's badass, or somebody that has a badass story, or no beard, just really cool. Basically being a badass, will be also on this show. It's just us talking.
Actually, when we came up with the title, the Bearded Badass Podcast, I think we were mainly talking about me and Eric.
You and Eric, yeah.
Yeah, because and Eric has still said that, at some point in time when he's not quite so busy, he'll actually come in, sit down and do a couple of these with us. But yeah, I mean, that's what it was focused around. But look, it's, what it's about. We're talking to badass people.
Yep.
And badass is a wide range of people, anybody that excels in what they do, anybody that, like for me, most of the badass guys out here are the guys that go out here and bust their ass every day to provide for their family, to make the world a better place and things like that. So, you don't just have to have a beard like me or like Eric or like you, because you can be a badass. You can have a head full of hair and no beard and be a badass.
It's all about the heart. It's all about the heart.
Absolutely.
And
being badass. You guys
saying that I don't have a beard, it's right there.
It's there. He's got one.
I can put like a braid here.
His mask is high.
I can put a braid, so it's counted as a beard.
Yes.
But the mask is actually a Mountaineer Brand mask.
Yes, it
is.
You
guys, so get one of these as well. Show the camera.
Yeah. There's his Mountaineer Brand mask.
Very nice mask. So basically what we're talking about is what's new, and this is basically going to be the what's new.
Yeah.
And right now this is new.
There's a lot of stuff. There is a lot of stuff that's new. A lot of stuff going on here at Mountaineer Brand.
Yep. I know when you mentioned Eric and he was like, well, you guys posted the show and stuff. He is so busy, and that's another part of the what's new. Just real quick, this Mountaineer Brand, where if you guys have not even one heard about us, that's silly. But
Well,
if I'm just kidding, but not
wait a
really.
minute,
But
hold on now. Hold on. Wait a minute. I think they would have had heard of us. Otherwise, they probably wouldn't be watching us.
that's true. But if they are new people,
Yes.
Mountaineer Brand, we do all natural body care, and for your beard, for your body. That is basically
Your beard,
just to run
your
it
body.
down. So we have everything.
Yep.
Even shaving. So we have all sorts of stuff. So check out our website, and again, it's all natural. And
Yes.
if you guys are into all natural, which I'm hoping that everyone is, because it seems like everyone's feel like they're awakening more and being more all natural.
They are.
And it's just better for your skin and it's better for your beard to have a nice healthy beard rather than a stripped one.
Right.
By not looking into the right chemicals or the ingredients. To some.
Well, I remember I spoke to somebody one time. They had messaged me on my Instagram. They realized that there was a connection between me and Mountaineer Brand.
Nice.
So and dude was like, man, he said, you've got a crazy beard. He's like, what do you wash that thing with? You just take the shampoo that your wife uses to wash it. And I'm like, no. He's like, well, do you condition it so it's not like all stiff and brittle? I'm like, yeah, but I don't use hair conditioner to do that. You know, that's what beard oil and beard balm are, you know.
That's it.
And he was just blown away. He's like, I thought all these, you know, you see guys with bigger beards. He's like, I just assumed it was, you know, like if, for example, if it's a guy that isn't bald like me, they just figured that, okay, you soap up your head, you soap up your beard all at the same time. No.
Not at all.
Anything that is made for your head is too harsh for your beard. Plain
you.
and simple.
But why is that, John?
Why is it? Well, because there's chemicals in the shampoos, and even all natural shampoos are typically they're not, it's just, all right. The easiest way to describe it is this. Beard hair is different than the hair on your head. The pH balance and where it rides is different. So that's why we have products like apple cider vinegar rinse, which helps to reset the pH. You know, especially this time of year, guys, if you have a beard and if you haven't gotten any of the apple cider vinegar rinse, you need to get some, especially this time of year. If you're getting in pools, chlorine plays havoc on your beard hair.
Thank you.
Plays absolute havoc. So you've got to do something to reset the pH balance because the chlorine in the water just wipes it completely out.
Thank you. I'm gonna have to clap. I know.
Okay. You know,
perfect.
Hey, perfect. I didn't get a beard like this from being a dummy.
Right.
You know,
that should be a book. I didn't get beard like this.
Beards. Well, wait a minute. They got this for dummies and that for dummies. We should do beard care for dummies.
Yes, I think we should.
Eric and I should get together and we should write a beard care for dummies book.
How would you guys like that? If we made a beard care for dummies book, would you guys get it? Comment down below.
Yeah, let us know in the comments if it's something that you guys would be interested in.
Absolutely.
Because a lot of people don't know how to grow a beard. I didn't know when I first. I mean, I've always had all my life. I always had a very, very short beard.
I had zero.
I never grew it out.
Right.
I always kept it. It was never any more than maybe like a quarter of an inch.
Wow, I wish I had
and
that.
it was like this. And it was a very pencil thin, and it came down to like a goatee connector type
That's
deal.
awesome. At least you have that.
But then, but the thing is, it's like, I don't know. It was one day I got at a point in my life where I was just so busy I hadn't gotten around to trimming my beard, and it had grown out for like 2 weeks, and I was like, well, it's not itching me anymore.
Right.
So, and actually, it was my wife that said, well, you should grow it out and see how it looks.
Yeah. And it looks great.
Now I can't imagine not having a beard. Exactly. I can't ever imagine to going back to the short beard at all. Okay, so we're talking about what's new, and we're talking about Mountaineer Brand. So what is new with Mountaineer Brand?
I know
because I know there's a couple things.
Yeah, there's a few items actually that's coming out, and we're having a few items, a new product that's actually coming out, which I'm not too sure if I can say anything, but I'm going to let you know that something new is coming. So stay tuned. Follow us on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, all the social medias, and yeah, just stay tuned to whatever news coming because we'll post it. We'll let you guys know and everything. So,
and not to mention, that's where you find out about the
Deodorant,
sales, guys,
sales,
the discounts,
scents.
the codes, all that stuff.
Yeah, we have a lot of things coming. I can't wait. I'm pretty excited, or I can't say anything. So
I'll be honest
please
with you. The most
enjoy.
recent development that's already out that I was the most excited about, outside of the beard growth formula. I swear by the beard growth formula, the serum, everything, the entire package. I'd spent a lot of time when I was growing out my beard, and I wasn't growing out the under part of the beard.
That's most important. Yes.
Yeah.
Explain the undergrowth, please.
The undergrowth is what gives you the thickness. Like if you look at my beard, it looks like it's about this thick, but I've got this hair that's growing underneath of it. And if I was to shave that back up to my jawline like I was doing, my beard would look extremely thin.
Yep.
Okay. It's when you start growing the under hair of the beard, and taking care of that is crucial.
Yes.
That's when you start to get the thickness and the fullness of the beard. And, it's just one of those things that you have to do. I know when it's growing in, it can be itchy and things like that. And that's why people tend to shave it. But you're cutting off your nose to spite your face, because if you want a full, thick beard, you got to have that undergrowth there.
To me, it's like if you want a beard, just don't shave.
Yeah.
That's the most easiest thing ever. Just don't shave.
I trim my beard. My beard gets trimmed about 4 times a year.
Yeah, that's
I
good.
go down to our buddies, Uncle Joe's, Uncle Joe's Barbershop, downtown Martinsburg.
Yep, guys, make sure you check them out too. He also has an Instagram as well.
Yes, he does. They do a great job. I'll tell you, I went to a couple different barbers before I found Uncle Joe's. The first time I went to get a trim, I told the guys, like, look, all I want you to do is even it up. And just take off enough to make sure that you get the split ends. Dude took 4 inches off my beard, and I was so mad. And once he'd make that first cut, it's like, okay, well, you've got to fix it now. But Uncle Joe's, man, you go in there, and it's first of all, it's like stepping back in time. I love that place. Yeah, it is so awesome the way that they have kind of cultivated the experience when you go in there. It definitely takes you back. Jason and all the other guys that work down there, they're absolutely phenomenal. That you tell them what you want and you'll get what you ask for. Yeah. It's just that simple.
Off, everything's nice and clean.
Everything is customer service oriented, even down to the electronic massage they give you when you're done. They've got a massager that they run over your shoulders and all that type of stuff.
That's awesome.
It's a really, really class
act. Where was this at again?
It's downtown Martinsburg.
What?
Yeah.
Uncle Joe's?
Uncle Joe's Barbershop.
So make sure you guys check him out.
But anyway, let's get back to the products, because we were talking about the beard growth serum, and that's what gave me the fullness.
That's right.
But one of the things that I was most excited about was the change in the way that they were doing the body wash.
Yeah.
The 8-ounce body wash was a bargain. Yeah. Was a bargain. And the body wash itself is absolutely fantastic. Yep. But when they decided to go to the 12-ounce bottle, that was huge. That was huge for 2 reasons. For me, number one, the 8-ounce bottle was taller. Yep. So it wouldn't fit in the top of my locker in the gym. See, dude, you know me. I'm a gym rat. So if anything makes my life at the gym easier, then I'm all about it. So I'm like, okay, cool. Shorter bottle, and I get more product. Yep. Dude, absolutely. You can't go wrong.
It's perfect.
Yeah.
You got the 4 ounce for kids. You got the 8 ounce for, if it's like the on the go, but the 12 ounce is definitely it's probably the best thing to go for. And I'm so glad they did the 12 ounce. Because not saying everyone else is doing 12 ounces, but you want a body wash. You don't want an 8 ounce. You want a 12 ounce,
I mean, if you want to go buy a bunch of chemicals, you could buy a 20-ounce body wash at Walmart. No, but it's nothing but a bunch of chemicals. No. And what you put on your body goes into your body. You absorb it. You absorb it.
Yeah, I know. And you always say, God, that's a catchphrase. I'm always saying, like,
what you put on your body, you put in your body. Yep. And it's the truth, for sure. Yeah, and then the other thing that we know is coming down the line, we don't have specifics on yet, is there's going to be a change in the way our deodorant is done.
Yes, that's right.
To include new scents.
New scents, new deodorant. It's going to be a different container. It's going to be really
nice. Oh, that reminds me. I got to rib you about this again. Where's my tester, dude? Where's my tester? Where's I want my tester deodorant. To give him the tester. I like the scent. I want to try it out. I got to have the tester.
I'll give it to you.
Okay. No, we're going to go find a tester. As soon as we're done here, we're going to be like, I'm going on a tester mission. I'm finding a tester. So
what's been going on with you?
What's going on with me?
Yes,
man. Well, there's a lot of stuff going on.
Good. That's
T2
good.
Nutrition and Wellness. Things are going well there. I still have my monthly clients, but I've transitioned to where I'm doing a lot of programs now.
Cool.
And the programs are specifically targeted to people. But even at the same time, no matter which program people are in, they don't get a cookie cutter diet or a cookie cutter workout. I tailor everything specifically to the client. To, if they tell me that they can work out 4 days a week and 2 of those days they have to work out in the AM and 2 of the days they have to work out in the PM. And because of their lifestyle and some of the other things, we switch around when their leg day is going to be, if they know that they've got something coming up where they don't want their legs to be really sore when they're trying to do something for work or whatever. So whether it's workouts or nutrition, everything within the programs is custom tailored to the individual that's in the program. Awesome. The program has its foundations. Okay. Like I have the Reversal Roadmap program.
Yeah, I was about to say, can you just,
the Reversal Roadmap program is a 12-week program specifically designed to reverse type 2 diabetes. Okay. Now, I'm going to put this out there because there's been some confusion. This is not a weight loss program.
Yeah, it's clear the air.
It is not a weight loss program. It is designed for you, for the client to reverse their type 2 diabetes symptoms to the point where they can either reduce or completely go off of all medication.
That's awesome.
And I can tell you that every person that has been through this program and graduated has gone off all diabetic medicine.
Wow.
Okay. Now, when you do that, though, here's the thing: when you're in this program and you're following the meals and you're following the workouts, we're reducing your excess blood sugar. By reducing your excess blood sugar, you actually will. The byproduct is you'll lose weight,
right? Because
the way your body works is if you've got excess glucose in your bloodstream that can't make it into cells and doesn't need to be used for energy, it gets transported to your liver, and your liver turns it to body fat.
I hope you're paying attention to everything he's saying. It's so educational. You must know your body. You've got to know your body.
Absolutely.
You have to. If you don't, then the game game's over because it's your life.
Right.
And you want to have a long life.
Exactly. And what winds up happening is the doctors, they prescribe these medications and they tell people, like somebody gets diagnosed with type 2 diabetes. Depending on how bad their A1C is, which an A1C is a test that they do that averages out what your blood sugar's been for 3 months. Okay. Depending on how high your levels are, they'll put you on anywhere between 1 and 3 medicines.
Wow.
Okay. To try to regulate your blood sugar. Okay. And they tell you lose weight. Here's the problem. About 90% of the diabetes meds out there will cause you to gain weight.
Wow. I mean that.
Yeah. So it's like, because what it does is it inhibits a lot of the diabetes medicine inhibits a lot of the hormones that regulate fat burning.
Wow.
And other things.
You got to know exactly what you put in your body.
Yes, exactly. So, but it's like, because these people are going through the program and they're relearning, we're reprogramming the way they think about food, and they're eating differently. And I've had people drop their blood sugar levels fasting in the morning. I've had them drop 40 points in 2 weeks.
Wow.
Going from like 200 down to 160.
That's amazing.
Yep.
So could you explain just one workout, I guess, for, let's say, for my first day, it's like,
okay,
right, what do I do? What's the, I wake up,
starting
off,
everything is periodized. Typically the first 2 weeks of workouts they're relatively light. They're to get people used to the individual movements. A lot of these people have never seen the inside of a gym before. But here's the good thing. For those people that don't have gym memberships, I program home workouts that they can do with just a body weight. But either way, a lot of these movements and exercises people aren't familiar with. So we go very, very easy in the beginning, because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter whether you're trying to reverse type 2 diabetes, whether you're trying to lose body fat, or anything else. It all comes down to nutrition is key.
Right.
Okay. Here's the thing: you can go out and you can hire Hanny Rambod. Hanny Rambod is the most winningest coach for the Mr. Olympia ever.
Wow.
He's coached more winning
Congratulations.
Mr. Olympias than anybody in history.
Wow.
This guy is
Wow.
phenomenal. You could go out and you could pay thousands and thousands of dollars to hire him to train you in the gym.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're eating crap, you're going to look like crap. Your
That's
nutrition has to be on point. It's just that simple.
So what would be like the meals for like nutrition?
It depends. It depends on the program that you're running and things like that. I've got one guy now that I just transitioned. He was with me for 12 weeks.
That's
he
awesome.
lost it with a get this now. He's in Australia.
Awesome.
He has a he wanted to do a vegan protocol because he's been vegan his whole life. Okay.
Nice.
So I put him through this 12-week protocol
Mm-hmm.
with a vegan diet. He lost 12 inches around his midsection,
Wow.
a total of 40 pounds.
Wow.
And now I just transitioned him into a muscle building program.
No way.
Yeah, because now it's like he's gotten rid of all this body fat. Now
Wow.
he wants to put some size on.
That's awesome.
So
That's awesome.
But so it depends on whether you're trying to lose fat or gain size as to what the meals are. But one of the ones I get told the most that people think is great,
Mm-hmm.
I call it a power breakfast. Yep. And what it is, it's 12 ounces of coffee,
Okay.
2 scoops of your favorite low carb protein powder. You don't want to do this high carb mass gainer crap that's got a bunch of fillers in it. Something low carb. 1 tablespoon of MCT oil, 1 tablespoon of heavy cream. Put it in a blender, blend it for 60 seconds, drink it.
Wow.
Here's what happens when you put this together. You get anywhere from 30 to 50 grams of protein, depending on what protein powder you're using. Okay, you get your caffeine from your coffee, but because you've blended it with protein and healthy fats, you don't get the caffeine spike and then the drop.
Wow.
How many people do you know that drink coffee in the morning?
And
it's like they drink their 2 cups of coffee and then 2.5 hours later they're at their desk like this. They're dozing.
Crashing.
Yeah, it's because of the caffeine. But when you add in the protein and the healthy fats and everything is blended together, no matter what you put in your body, okay, if you put X amount of protein, X amount of carbohydrates, X amount of fat, the digestion rate will be governed by the amount of fat. Because fat takes longer to digest than protein or carbohydrates.
It does.
So if you pair it all together, everything comes out at a nice even burn. You don't get any crashes. You don't get any spikes. It's just nice and smooth. And you wind up getting about, I think it's 340 calories, depending on the protein powder again.
Yeah.
So 340 calories, 30 to 50 grams of protein. I think it's 35 grams of healthy fats. We're talking saturated, monounsaturated, polyunsaturated, the good fats. And it's something that you can blend up and drink in 3 minutes and you're out the door.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I like that. Not only are we taking care of our bodies, but also the beard, hair too, and body. That's amazing.
We take care of it all.
Out. That's awesome.
Yep.
That's
We take
awesome.
care of
That's
it all.
Mountaineer Brand.
So that's what's going on.
That's everything. It's Juba. It's everything.
So that's what's going on with T2 Nutrition. There's the Reversal Roadmap, which is the diabetes program.
And how can they find that? How can they
T2 Nutrition and Wellness on Facebook, all that stuff.
Just reach out to John.
Or just reach out to me at Mountaineer Brand, wherever, and we can definitely get you connected.
Absolutely. Awesome.
Then I got supplements. The supplements are doing good. I want to add in some sports supplements.
That would be awesome.
I want to add in a pre-workout. I want to add in a couple types of protein powder, and I'm looking at maybe adding some essential amino acids. I'm not sure yet. I'm really picky about what I let into my lineup because I want to make sure, because I don't manufacture the stuff myself.
Right.
I want to make sure that I'm working with a manufacturer that's going to give me the highest efficacy for whatever it is that I'm putting on the market. So, but yeah,
that's the best.
So we're looking at I'm looking at a vegan protein.
Nice.
Which will be primarily pea and soy.
Okay.
And then I'm looking for a good whey isolate protein that doesn't have a lot of fillers in it. Just like whey isolate,
That's awesome.
some flavorings and stuff like that. So that's all in the works for the supplement company.
So have you or maybe maybe somebody might be signed up, but would you like train somebody for the Arnold? It seemed like if you can gain weight
I
and stuff,
can
could you do
train
something
them.
like that, maybe?
I can train them. I can train anybody for any style of fitness, whether it be CrossFit, bodybuilding, whatever. However, when you get to like the typically 12 to 16 weeks out from the contest, at that point in time, you want to be working with somebody who's a prep coach.
That's right.
It's much different. A prep coach is much different than just your general coach like me or somebody else. They do a lot of things both with exercise and nutrition to manipulate everything right down to the minute that you walk on stage.
That's awesome.
Yeah. But I mean,
I would look into that.
The fighter that we're
like a pro coach or something.
Huh?
Can you do that? Like if you wanted to?
If I wanted to, I could. Yeah.
That's something.
But my focus is all about keeping people healthy. I mean, I'm still at some point in time, I may be 60 when it happens. I don't know yet, but my goal is I'm going to compete in a bodybuilding competition.
That'd be awesome.
But I know that my knowledge is only going to take me so far. And at that point, that's when I'm going to hire somebody else. And I've already got somebody in mind.
That's awesome.
This guy is a monster. He's not a monster, but I mean, this guy's in his 50s. Nice. He's been bodybuilding ketogenic.
Wow, are you serious?
Yes, he's been a ketogenic bodybuilder for the last 12 years. And not only he just competed in a competition, I want to say 2 weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago. He took first in the Masters Open.
Wow.
And then he took first place in first place in the Masters Open and second place in Masters overall.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah. And considering that most people in bodybuilding will tell you that you've got to eat a ton of carbs to bodybuild, that's not true.
Gotcha.
Carbs cause cellular swelling, but guess what? So does sodium.
Dang.
So does sodium.
Dang.
So, there you go.
But I feel like that's it. I mean, that's new, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
that's pretty much the new stuff.
Yeah, there's a lot.
I mean, I've got something else that I'm working on, but I got to keep it hush hush right now because I got to get a little protection on it. But
nice.
Let me just tell you, I can tell you that it has something to do with essential oils and the sauna. And that's all I'm going to say. I'll leave it at that for now.
Yeah, so stay tuned, guys. Stay tuned. Subscribe to the podcast. Subscribe to our YouTube. They're not the YouTubes. Just subscribe to our social media. Just follow us, guys, and stay tuned because you don't want to miss what's coming up.
So what kind of? We got to go back because there's some events that might be happening.
Yes, events
for Mountaineer Brand. We kind of glanced over that. I just remembered that. September 25th, the Arnold Classic.
That's right.
We will be there.
Yes, we are.
We will definitely be there. We got confirmation on that the other day. So if you're going to the Arnold Classic, if you're going to the expo, make sure you go through the vendor section. We'll be there. You can definitely count on that. I'll probably be fanboying a lot, running around.
Yeah,
dude, I got to nail. I'm telling you right now. Look, I'm going to mount a GoPro on my head, and I'm going to go hang out at Seth Ferosi's booth until I can sit and talk to that dude. I want to get pictures. I want to make sure I take Mountaineer Brand products, and I want to I'll sit there and I'll let him take a video, and I'll be putting beard balm in his beard.
Yeah, dude, that's
and all that
fun.
stuff.
It's so fun. I can't wait. I can't wait.
I sent him a whole bunch of stuff back around Christmas time.
That's right. And
I never heard anything.
Man, he is always busy though.
Oh, he's crazy.
Always busy.
He's insane.
So if you ever see or hear this video or podcast,
Seth,
dude.
If you hear if you watch this video, dude, what did you think of the beard products? If you didn't use the beard products, I might have to drive to Pennsylvania. I'm just saying.
Just to say hello.
Yeah, just to say hello and rub some beard balm in your face.
I'll arm wrestle him with two
hands.
Oh no,
I'll arm wrestle him. I've got him by about. I think he's like 5'7".
5'7". He's jacked.
Oh, he's strong.
Dude.
He's so strong. And even easy. It's like he's going through some stuff in his life.
Yeah.
Yeah. He last year he was in a 4-wheeler accident and he tore his tricep.
Dude.
Well, going through that whole process and having the surgery and everything, they did a bunch of blood work and they realized that, and he's never been shy about saying that he abused steroids for years, and he did. But his blood work was in really, really bad shape. So what he's done is he's gone off of all of the performance enhancers that he was taking.
Oh, that's amazing.
He's just the only thing he's on now is hormone replacement therapy, and he's totally changed the way he trains. He's training for a much healthier, leaner look. And I'm gonna tell you what he does. I mean, that guy was like a 5'7" bulldog anyway. When I first started watching, no neck, and the caps of his shoulders were so big it was like they were touching his ears.
Wow!
When I first the first video that I saw of his, and now he looks healthier. He really does.
Good. That's
so
awesome, man. What was his slogan? Badass motherfucker.
Oh, he's the hard. He's got the HWMF, the hardworking motherfucker podcast. He's got, of course, he has All American Roughneck, which is his clothing line, t-shirts and hoodies and stuff, which are amazing. He's got his Axis Sledge supplements.
Wow.
Which are, I'll tell you what, I'm actually surprised. I've seen a lot of bodybuilders get involved in the supplement game. He's doing things right. The stuff that he's putting out, and the research behind what it is that he's doing. He actually teamed up. One of the people that he brought into his company as a partner is a chemist.
That makes sense.
So he knows all this stuff, and they are putting out some high quality supplements.
Wow,
very good stuff.
That's awesome
for sure.
Good for him. Good for
so
him.
Yeah, so we're going to be at the Arnold.
Yep, we are.
And if they have it, we'll be at the Apple Butter Festival.
Yep. John
in
won
Berkeley Springs.
First place last year. Or year
well,
after.
The last year they had it, I won best overall beard.
That was awesome.
And that was I think that was only because Eric was busy at the booth. Well, we're gonna have to make sure Eric's busy at the booth. We're gonna have to make sure he's busy this year too. Yeah, we no, I can't, because if I'm gonna go in there and defend my crown and represent Mountaineer Brand, I don't want Eric taking me out. You know what I'm saying? That's like coming in there. That's like you're standing there. Let's see. Let me tell you. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think in my head because I just watched all this Marvel stuff. It's like you're standing there like Hawkeye, and here comes the Hulk, just takes your legs right out underneath there. Or like when he grabs Loki and just flops him around like he's nothing. You know what I'm saying?
And then Hawkeye's like, oh,
that'd be
something and hit somebody like from a mile away.
Yeah. It's like I can see it now. I'd be standing there and everybody would be looking at the beard going, ooh, and then Eric come and go, oh, because they're like feeling so bad for me because Eric's going to kick my ass. It's just crazy.
His beard's down to his belly, man.
I know. It's insane. I'm debating about how long I want to let mine grow.
Yeah, I was about to say, how
I don't know. Right now, if I pull the curl out, it's right about to my sternum.
That's crazy.
So I may go midway between sternum and belly button.
Well, keep braiding it. And
I don't. Well, see, that's the thing. It's so thick. It's so hard. I don't know how Eric braids his. I don't know how he does. I can't do the full beard, the full braid.
Kind of goes for it, but yeah.
But I'm thinking of going the Viking route.
I would do it.
Yeah, I think I want to get some of the beads.
Yes.
And I want to do a Viking braid down each side, like maybe tie it in right here where the stash comes down.
You have the whole thing going down.
Yeah.
If you want, you can braid the undercut or the under hair.
Get some tattoos on my head.
Yeah,
no, I'm not tattooing
just
my head.
war paint.
All right
on your
there
face.
we go. I'll go out and do stuff and let people paint stuff on it. Maybe we'll do some temporary tattoos on my head. But I'm not getting any tattoos on my head.
Well,
that would be cool.
I would like.
Yeah, I don't know. Did we forget anything? What's our list say?
Like everything's good. We talked about
products, events. Oh, the one other event that may be happening, we still haven't heard. Well, it'll happen either way.
Yeah,
it's either going to happen virtually or in person, and that's Beardapalooza.
That's right, and we're working on that right now. Actually, it's in the talks.
Yes. Did you also see that EPPW is back putting on shows?
Yes, they are. They're back, and
the 30th of this month they have one.
I think so. Robbie's actually.
Is he back with them?
I don't know if he's back with them, but he is back wrestling.
Okay.
So we'll have to.
Would he have surgery on his knee to get his knee fixed?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Surgery,
that's awesome.
He had to rest, And within that resting period, he was looking up some wrestling stuff,
Mhm.
kind of slowly doing martial arts as well. So he could
Oh,
keep
okay.
his, lean figure and all that good
Yeah.
stuff.
Well, I was going to say he's always been into that. My wife actually went to school with Robbie.
That's awesome. That's
Yeah.
awesome. Everything's connected.
Yep.
Small town,
Yep.
man.
For
Small
sure.
town. And what else? Oh, yeah, EPPW, man. The absolutely defended his title.
Yeah.
Dude,
I need
I'm
to
so
go.
glad he won.
I need to go.
We do need to go. We have to
Yep.
go with at least one of their shows. That'd be
Yeah.
fun. And
Well, that'd be a good one. That'll be a good one. I
Yeah.
got to surprise him again when he's coming out and walking
that's
around
right.
the ring.
Yeah, I think we can still help them if they want. If they reach out, we'll try to. I don't mind trying to help them.
Oh no,
to be
not
honest.
at all.
I think they
don't
have
mind helping
some
them all.
good stuff. I think they have
Mhm.
good potential.
Yeah.
And a little bit tinkering here and there and getting the foundation laid out even more.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Definitely, because I'm seeing a lot of other wrestler companies and wrestlers using Instagram, and I'm seeing how they're using their Instagram,
Mhm.
and then I'm seeing others. I'm like, hey, you should probably do this.
Yeah.
You should probably do that because that matches, but you also
Mhm.
make your own twist because you don't want to just copy somebody.
No, you don't wanna
definitely
copy
want to
people.
have that engagement and that entertainment,
Mhm.
even in Instagram.
Exactly. See, that's why I never have to
you wanna
worry.
hang out?
There's only I don't ever have to worry about that. There's only one me. Thank goodness.
Yeah, for now.
Because
For now,
no,
you
trust
gotta
me.
teach
It's like
nutrition. Then you have. Are you going to make a separate one for each?
a
account
separate.
for each.
Instagram.
Yeah, like for your supplements and all this stuff. Or is it
At
just gonna
some
be the
point in
one?
time, the biggest problem with that is keeping up with the social media. When I'm at a position where I can hire somebody to do that stuff for me, then absolutely, I'll be all over you. You won't.
So guys,
you won't be able to
reaching
look
out.
anywhere and not see
Reach
me.
out, guys. Let's reach out.
Yeah, But in the meantime,
Just one is
until we
good.
get to that point,
That's
it's
good.
all me. So we do what we
Yeah.
got to do.
Just try to post one post at a time. That's the best thing that I've seen that's working because I started my Instagram again. Cause I have
Did you?
Reiki business now.
Oh yeah,
So
yeah.
now I have to do Instagram, but again, I'm busy too because I'm also drawing as well and doing all sorts of stuff. So
Yep.
one post at a time normally kind of works. So
Yeah, I
maybe
got you.
that helps.
All right. Well, I don't think we got anything left to talk about. Well, I mean, I'm sure we could sit here and talk forever, but
Yeah, we
not
can.
that they're going to want to hear.
Yeah, they might. I mean,
Yeah,
you never
you-
know.
you
This
never
could be
know.
like at 12 o'clock at night. And they're just scrolling around looking for ASMR videos, and then they see this one.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, let's see.
It
What
is-
what
it
could
is
what
listening
could we
to
what could we ASMR? What could we ASMR?
Hand rubbing.
The hand
Or
rubbing,
Beard scratching.
beard scratching. Okay, we can do head scratching. Hold on.
Yeah, there we go.
There's a little ASMR for you.
Here's some wins. Well, thank you guys for tuning in to the Bearded
Absolutely.
Badass podcast.
Yeah.
And
For sure.
we're gonna try to do. I would like to do at least 5 episodes. See how well it goes. See if you guys like it. List some topics in the comments below. Like,
Yeah.
share, and follow with your friends. And and again, well, thank you for everything. You guys are amazing.
Yes,
and
indeed.
you are truly the badass of the podcast.
I don't know. I'll think about that for a minute.
Well, you got my.
Okay. All right. Well, look, yeah. If you guys want to hear us do something, if you have a guest in mind that you want us to get on the show, be realistic now. I can't get like Seth Feroci or some of these other people that we've been talking about. I'm not going to be able to get them on here because it's like,
Well, you never know. Never say you can't. Because
well,
it's
yeah,
possible.
never
It's
say never.
possible.
Never
It's
say
possible.
never.
It's
But,
possible.
yeah.
Anything's possible.
But just keep looking, checking with Mountaineer Brand,
Tune in.
all kinds of stuff going on. Teaching nutrition and wellness, ketogenic nutrition. What's your stuff? What's your stuff?
Oh, my stuff. My business is called Rafa Reiki, and Rafa means Jehovah Rapha, the God that heals, which is God's name, just another name for God.
Yes.
So Rafa Reiki, and
Rafa
really
Reiki.
it's just the energy that's basically healing you. Basically, you just need to calm
Cool.
down. So if you're very stressed out or just going through anything,
Mhm.
Reiki will just calm you down.
That's awesome.
It's a very
Now, what,
spiritual thing.
dude, I need to get with you on that because, dude, I had so much stress.
Yeah.
I get under so much stress sometimes.
Let me know. Let me
And,
know.
I mean, I can only go beat the weights up in the gym so much.
Yeah.
And,
With the weight,
if people look at me, I actually
I
had,
bet.
I had somebody
bet.
come up to me today and they were like, dude, what
Yeah.
has you so angry?
Right, dude.
And I'm like, life, dude. I got a
Yeah.
lot of stuff going
Yeah,
on,
just-
and
mhm.
this is like my
escape. That's
yeah.
good.
This is my place where I get it all out. So
nice
go away
healthy
and leave me
escape.
alone. Let me finish
Right.
doing what I'm
Or
doing.
if you get a pump with me, you better catch up.
Yeah, that's it. You better catch up. All right.
All
All right, here we are running off on a tangent again. All right,
I love
guys, that's going to do it for this one. We'll see you guys next time on the Bearded Badass Podcast. See ya.
Take care.